And we're live. Hey everyone, my name is Izumi here. Give me a moment to actually kind of get the video because, yeah, we're gonna need it. I need to give this to someone, and boom, we, I didn't have time to change the thumbnail. I wanted to get all this done out of the way. I'm gonna put some ground rules first. Do not witch hunt anyone that I am talking about. This is completely professional, and this is by the book. Now, to explain a lot of stuff right now, and this is like going to be a quick stream because honestly, my Wi-Fi is going to turn off in a few hours, so I want that time myself. I wanted to make this a video, but I just decided not to. This needed to come out, and I was like, okay, let's do this live. Now, the person that we're talking about, I'm on the DMs right now. They don't know, okay? And I like to keep it that way. It's not that I'm trying to get anything personal out of it, but the whole point is that if they know I'm streaming and they know I am doing this stuff, then I feel like I'm not going to get genuine answers out of them, alright? Because then when they realize they're in front of the live audience, they will personally pull strings. Now again, well, we're not talking, we're talking about a predator that could not even exist. I am being genuinely honest. I do not know if this person is a predator, and they have not answered some of my questions, but they have answered also some, okay, no, this doesn't make sense. They've answered some of my questions, but they haven't answered to the fullest extent of my questions, alright, and they still have not. I'm on their space right now. Today we're going to be kind of looking into Rats. LL is a content creator. She doesn't have any content. She is pan and whatever, but the whole, and this is a messy situation, and there's a lot of stuff that is suspicious about this. Now, they're not answering my messages, so I'm feeling like right now they're just not up for it, or they're just trying to think of, like, what are they going to say. Again, I have them muted, so you guys don't have to hear them. But again, this is strictly professional, and I want to keep it professional. So please, because as soon as I turn on, my live stream thing, then that is basically like you're gonna see this stuff. You're gonna see, you're gonna see basically personal kind of info, and well, not personal info to like where it's like going to get really bad, but I mean personal info to where you're gonna see DMs. You're gonna see me talk to this person if they decide to keep talking to me. This is all live. This is happening right now. So please just understand that some stuff that is going to be talked about is not true yet. Or no, it's not true, but it's not false. It is in between. It's an allegation. Now, I haven't seen screenshots from Party saying that she is a pedophile. We will look into that. So, okay. Without further ado, we're going to cut. Okay. This is where the real stuff happens. So, I contacted this person, and they weren't giving me a reply. So, I was just going to, move on with my life. And so then she actually responds with, "Are you on space? Are you listening?" He is saying the most disgusting things. Now, I am on. Now, what they're talking about is Derpy and Parlo's space. And what I mean by this is that they are trying to say, like, these people are saying disgusting things. And honestly, with the Predator situation, it is not out of the not out of the normal for people to say disgusting things. We have seen EDP, we've seen Mini-Light, we've seen so many situations so people will say disgusting things, so it can be reaction. And so then I heard that, she would, people were saying that they were going to pay people to get them suspended. And she was trying to use this claim to attack them, but again, there was another claim against her in which it's been talked about a lot with Parlo's stream. Actually, did they end the stream? Yeah, they ended this space. The whole space is ended, so we're not going to be able to get into that. Because, and I've been trying to get into this person. Now, there's a good chance they might block me, and we're going to try to make this click, because it seems like they're just going to try to silence people. Again, I do not know. They could be just doing a bad job defending themselves. I've done a bad job defending myself, so let's continue with this. So, I asked them. They said he said in space, and that there was many witnesses. I have not seen those witnesses, so I asked and I asked if they're 18. They didn't respond, and they gave me this. Now here's the thing: this would be kind of understandable because they think that she's a predator. Now, is it right? No, because this is what I'm seeing right now is all allegations, but there could be evidence in the future right now from seeing that will testify against this. So then I ask if we were in an agreement, and that if she was 18. She said yes, and we're 18. And as you can see in my agreement. So I asked a name for the whole thing. Luckily she just put the first name, so yeah. So I asked if the situation had any like if they're dating or had any suggestive talk, because suggestive talk on anything could just legitimately mean anything. I am being honest when I say, like, they don't mean it, and they could just be a stupid person doing a stupid thing. So I asked, and she said that Alex was 18. And that's where I got confused, because then why would they put a predator allegation if he was also 18? Especially when they seem that they're pretty well known. So I asked if this is where it all started at. If Alex was the main talking point, and she said yes. Again, I'm learning more, so it could be a different person, and she could be bullshitting me right now. So please take all these DMs with a grain of salt. So I am asking all this stuff. She says, like, please no, and so she then uses the defense of how calm hers was compared to them. And obviously, yeah, there was going to be a difference, but I didn't see I asked if that means nothing, and she never responded again. So let's actually get onto it. Hopefully, yeah, I'm not blocked. Yeah, your space is gone. And she says, I have contacted someone very trustworthy, and they know how to get authorities involved. Now, here is the thing that is getting me on the fence. This could be just a simple threat, because here's the thing: authorities cannot do shit about a predator claim. And also, they could live in completely different states, aka different counties. So it would be even harder for it, and even then, cyber crimes and stuff is completely a very difficult situation, because with pedophiles and stuff, when it's just a DM, again, they can just say it's fake. No matter how much evidence you have against it, they can just say it's fake until you got their voice saying it. But again, it could be someone doing impression. You got to get a clean confession. And this is where I kind of get a little on the fence, because why would they get the authorities involved? Because someone that knows this is that this is a claim. This is what they're saying is, like, yeah, they're paying people to suspend you on Twitter, but there's nothing against the law that says you can't. So that's where I got it. And so they say it's an invasion of privacy, but this was all made public, as was says. And then I was 17 in the time, and he was 18. Now here's where I'm confused, because she uses this claim, but the problem was, how would she the whole thing is that she's the pedophile here. So why would that make sense? If she was 17 and he was 18, in which that is perfectly fine by law. So there's nothing wrong with that. So again, we're going to look at these claims. It says, I'm aware of securities being, and I don't know if this is relevant, but we're going to go on to the different side. I'm going to see if people have agreed. No, these are completely different things. So, yeah, they're just clowning on her. So it says, hello, you're getting this message because you are one of the 50 people that want it. Yeah, so this is what happened. She offered a toy code for people to shut up, basically, about this. Now, here is the thing. If you were seriously in her position, why would you pay someone to be silent if you're in the right? Wouldn't you want to convince people? So this is already basically disproving her, and that she's basically lying to me in my DMs. But again, we don't know. So I'm trying to see if there's actually I want to see if Parlo has any anything to say about it. Yeah, I don't I think this is what I'm kind of getting here, because I'm just so new to this that I haven't gotten the proper screenshots. I haven't gotten a lot, so I'm basically working with dirt here. So yeah, again, so let's read her defense. Now it says, people are blind to the truth. People always think I'm the person in the wrong. I'm trying to protect myself and everyone here. So here's the thing. If you're protecting yourself, why would you bribe someone to protect yourself? That is something you don't ever want to do, especially in any case scenario. Like, if anyone's watching this, which I highly doubt anyone is, if you could comment when has ever bribing means you were a good person, unless the bribing was something that was justified correctly. She is trying to bribe people by basically saying, here's a toy code, in which what you can do with toy codes is get very really good Roblox items. So that is already a big thing that's going on. So it's like, okay, and those who come on here and call me a pedo, I've never been and will never be. It's absolutely disgusting, and I have been a victim of grooming. Those messages you've seen are between me and my ex, who is 18. Now again, I don't know if she's trying to say her ex was grooming her, which that is again false. 17 and 18, that is not a big wage gap, okay? 16 and 18 is where you get on the fence, and 15 and 18 is when you start calling the fucking police. So it doesn't make sense for her to call for the pedophile. And if this was true, why would, again, if he was 18 and she was 17, why, or whoever came out with this, why would he come out with this if he, or whoever was making this claim, why would they make the claim? Because if she was 17 and he was 18, it wouldn't make goddamn sense. I was 17, he was 18. My ex happened to be friends with the guy that is posting them. Me and Alex did not give permission to post them and asked them to take it down, to which he refused and blocked us. Here's the thing. There is a lot of problems with that, because you posted this and yes, you asked him, but it's not an invasion of privacy because you had a conversation and he was a part of that conversation. Alright, the law works really differently on the internet because, yeah, depending on where you are in the states, it is illegal to do that. I'm being honest. I think it was Maryland or some states where you cannot show someone's email without their consent. But here's the thing: just because if it is illegal in your country or state, that doesn't mean it also will follow for someone in a different state or country. And that's the whole point I'm trying to get at here, is that why try to hide it? Right? If you have, because she has made all of her things like only people that follow her can tweet her, and she's silenced the people that are trying to tell her that she's a pedo. So if this wasn't really true, why not defend yourself? It would have made way more sense. Seriously, it would have made way more sense for her to talk. But now she's trying to silence people, and now, again, shouldn't. Again, she's like, yes, I'm just trying to protect myself. She says that, but it's like, you're doing a pretty shitty job of protecting yourself here. If you're really trying to protect yourself, you would have actually given us the evidence to prove this. Now, she's trying to cancel this person, so this is where the plot thickens. Oh yeah, no. She is trying to cancel this guy, and the other guy is trying to cancel. But here's the thing, it's not working. And that's what the problem she's getting at, is that this is not working. People are not... Okay, a lot of people are doing good luck, but this is really... This is just... I don't know how to feel that, because here's the thing. A lot of things are a messy situation, and I've not gotten proper screenshots because I do not know who has proper screenshots. Now, if this dude has the proper screenshots, let's look at it. Let's really look at this. Let's try to see. He has no screenshots, so I have no place I have no way to go off of this. Oh my god, this is really getting out of control, because again, I don't know what to believe because I don't have screenshots that is telling me otherwise. So that's the point. I'm trying to solve a problem here. No, this is a completely different guy. Sorry. I'm trying to solve this. I'm trying to get the full story, but I'm not getting the full story, because then they put out these allegations, but nobody's retweeting these allegations. Because all I've been going off of, right, is someone telling me she's a pedophile. And then what I'm also going off of is her evidence that is really not working out. So this is a completely messed up and messy situation. I have no idea what to think of this. Tell me, guys, do you get, like, I want everyone's honest opinion. Now, for those who are actually here and listening, I have one big request. Please, if you have more evidence on either side, I would want it to be in my DMs and not my on my Twitter things. I don't. And actually, no, make it public. I want people deserve to make their own assumptions. All right, forget what I said. Make it public, because when we make it public, then we can decide on which side. Now, here's the thing: when you message or do anything, don't be one-sided, because again, these are allegations. These can be completely out of someone's ass. She's just bad at defending herself, and that's the whole point. Now, I'm gonna refresh, see if she has anything new, but if she doesn't, then we're kind of screwed here, because I'm at a standstill, right? Where I'm trying to get the full story, but nobody is giving me the full story, right? Because because she will say she's not a predator, then prove it. Prove by your age. Prove by that this was going on. But then I don't get that proof. And oh my god. And now people are saying that you're hurting her. Here is the thing. With predator allegations, we don't fucking care if you're hurting the family. We don't care who we hurt. The point is that this is serious, alright? And here's the thing. There's been a lot of predator allegations to people, and they've been completely wrong. And right now, people can be completely wrong. And that is understandable. It's, you know what? That's when us as a community will come together and apologize and make up for it. But when someone gives a predator allegation, it is very, very serious. And no matter what, you shouldn't silence people. When you're in this state, do not bend to someone's knees. Don't try to bring... Once you start trying to throw out evidence or trying to say you're not a predator, a lot of people are not going to believe you. What you should have done here... Or wait... Okay, she's streaming, so let's see if we can hear this.
And my girlfriend can even back me up. I've never been creepy towards her. I've never been creepy towards anyone else. And me and her do have consent. We do consent. And anytime we do want to do something, I always tell her, if anything ever makes you uncomfortable, please tell me. I am not going to make you do anything you don't want to do.
This is bullshit. I've been lied to.
I DM'd you something.
Yeah. But I've always told her, and I've told this to everyone I've dated, I said, please let me know if I'm making you uncomfortable. And what did I say?
This is bullshit.
I am never going to force you to do anything that you don't want to do. And that's always what I say. That's always what I go by. Consent is always important.
What the fuck?
And I would never do that.
I have captions on so I can hear. First of all, you told me in DMs. You fucking told me in DMs. This started to happen with your ex-boyfriend. But then, all of a sudden, it's not about him. It's about this completely different person. And now you're saying, if I make you feel uncomfortable, this is making you look bad. I'm gonna listen to this. There's some age going on I don't know about.
But then we both sat down and we both just laughed. We both became friends. He knows that it's not me. It's nothing like me.
Exactly. The fact you're not even giving her the chance to get to know her is what's upsetting everybody. I got to know her. I like her.
And people say, like, I'm mean or whatnot. And of course I'm going to be mean if people come at me, like, extremely rude, believing these lies.
Somebody's believing reverse. Somebody's believing these lies. Here's the thing. You got fucked up. That is completely understandable. But here is the thing. You are now this is seeming more suspicious because now she's saying, "Are you comfortable with this?" Something's going on because this is clearly not about fucking Alex here. All right, this is clearly not about Alex. It's clearly someone else that you. I asked you in DMs. I asked you. I specifically said if this started with Alex, and now you're automatic. Like now it's about this. Girl. What is her age? I want to know her age, but no, she's not gonna show it, obviously. But I'm gonna tell that if she's saying if you're uncomfortable with it, that something's fucking going on. Something's going on. Something's going on. Something she is not telling me something, but even though she fucking agreed to tell me everything. When did this girlfriend thing come up? You didn't tell me anything about a girlfriend. I asked you if you were in something. She said yes, and you said someone else was 18. But now you're telling me about a girlfriend here that is automatically like, oh, if you're uncomfortable, we'll stop. You know what? This is making you look like the bad guy. So please, if you're somehow watching this stream, I want to know the fucking age. I know she's not watching this.
Blocking does nothing.
I mean, really, I think, yeah, it's really we've gotten to the point of authorities, but it's just like...
Tell me. Okay, bro. I don't speak Russian. Sorry. Okay, we're gonna get back. I'm going... Now... I'm just trying to see if she's going to say anything
To go
about
so
age.
far.
They're in a space right now.
He's going to carry on like a child. He does not deserve his platform whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like you said, blocking does nothing, like you said, because it just, people can make new accounts, and you can't really block them for making new accounts, like you said.
This is not about blocking. Oh my god.
Man, they really over here. They're in a whole space. It's 103 people in there.
Yeah, I should say.
Oh,
maybe
there's
more.
multiple.
Yeah,
there's multiple. Obscurist is doing one. Fuzzy, Solar, and Username are doing one. And I think there's one other one.
Okay, so Aloes Carlos says, I need context to what happened. So, we're investigating a predator that has been an alleged predator named Rax. If you look back in the stream, there's some DMs, but she brought up a dude, but then she's now talking about a girlfriend she had, and now she's like being very sus with, oh, we were in an agreement, and if I was making her uncomfortable, then it's fine. So please, also just to make sure you're on the same page with me, Alonzo, take this with a grain of salt. She could be innocent, and like the thing on top says, do not witch hunt. So I'm gonna actually see if they mention an age. I don't think they do.
He tells people to do, threatens people. He does everything.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, they even call themselves because they have the LGBT hangout they stolen from you.
Nobody cares about that.
They changed it to what, the Alphabet Mafia thing, which, yes, is like... I think the funny thing is that's actually a copyrighted name by a...
Okay, first of all, whoever's fucking talking here, nobody gives a shit about who steals a game. Okay, that is the biggest point here, and you should understand about that. We're not here to talk about your fucking game. Tell me the age, but I'm going to assume that age is probably a child's age, because you are very sus here. You lied about me in DMs saying that this is what it is, but now you're mentioning some other girl, and you're being very suspicious about it. Okay, see how this is adding up? I'm not going to say you're a pedophile, because here's the thing, you could not be, but I'm heavily leaning towards that fact. Now, for people who's there, tell me, I want someone to tell me that this is not suspicious, that all of a sudden she's bringing up this random person that she told me in DMs that she was going to be honest with me, right? I have not gotten that honesty. I want my honesty. I believe I deserve that honesty because you told me that you would be honest. You're not being honest, and legitimately nobody will listen to me. Okay, all you keep fucking doing is ranting about shit that doesn't fucking matter. Nobody gives a shit about your game. Nobody gives a shit about, oh man, these are haters. Oh man, we could just block them. No, if you want to disprove yourself, I want to hear about you talk about the allegations. You're just deflecting. Alright? You're stalling. Because here's the thing, you cannot make an argument about the allegations. And then when you do, you'll just bring up a little bit and not give us content. I want to know how old she was. How old you were. Because right now, it just seems like you were 17 and she was fucking 11 years old. Alright? Your whole, if I ever made her uncomfortable, she has to tell me. That is fucking suspicious as hell. You don't tell me that. And okay, let me read this. My parents are young. Nobody fucking cares about your parents. Nobody cares about your parents in this situation, alright? Here's the thing you need to do. And absolutely, and this is what everyone should do if they were accused of being a pedophile. Please, go ahead and only talk about that. Because here's the thing, we're not going to give a shit about your parents, alright? Your parents could be the best people in the world. They could be, the best people, the most humblest people, the kids down the street love them because they're amazing. Nobody gives a shit. Once you're called a pedophile, you need to only talk about that. Don't talk about how, ooh, look at what he's doing. He's paying people to fight me. But no, what you need to do is give us evidence that you're not a pedophile. But no, the only evidence that you've given me was completely false. Again, and if you want to deflect this situation, I'll put this live on stream right now. Okay, let's go to the, I said, okay, you're 18. Is that true or no? Because I'm willing to hear your story. But that means you gotta help me by answering my simple questions. Are we on an agreement? I asked, and I said to be honest. And you basically, you saying yes to that was you saying, I'm gonna be honest. You're not being fucking honest. So can we get honesty? I want honesty, and you're clearly not being honest. Like, nobody cares who blocked who. Nobody cares if you could block someone or not. He needs to go back to the... Nobody gives a shit. Because here's the thing. People listening to this, tell me how much bullshit... If you are agreeing to this person right now and saying that what they're doing is a good defense, that is not good. That is the false. Again, they could be shit at defending themselves. I'm not saying that, because I've been shit at defending myself. But to bring up points that have nothing to do with the matter at hand is going to raise eyebrows. It's raising my eyebrows. And here's the thing. It seems like you've lied to me. And here's the thing. Now you're not credible. Now you have nothing on you. So what's next? You're going to bring up the fact that Spider-Man could... has organic webs in Sam Raimi's trilogy. Yeah, because it seems like you would bring that topic up, because here's the thing, nobody cares. Yeah, now you're talking about TikTok, don't play about racism. What does this have to do with TikTok? What does this have to do with your parents? What does this have to do with the fact that there's trolls on the internet? Talk about the allegations. That is why people are here. People are wondering why so many people are here. Here's the thing. We are not here to hear about your life story. We're here to hear about the allegations and how you are willing to defend yourself. But if you're not willing to defend yourself, I'm not going to be willing to defend you. So, I officially believe Parlo and Derpy and all the other people who have accused you of being a pedophile. Alright? Do I say it's 100% true? No, because I have no evidence right now against that fact. But what you've shown me is incompetence to defend yourself. You have shown me that you're unwilling to answer some simple fucking questions after I asked you some simply times. And you legitimately just left out something very important that I could have used to help you. Yes, I was willing to... people called you a pedophile. And I was like, okay... I have been falsely accused of being a pedophile 2 times, and it's not been true. Because people wanted to just hated me for no fucking reason. And there were people I was friends with, and made lies about a girl being 11 when she was legitimately 1 year younger than me. I was 13, she was 12. And I get it. And so I want to help people when they are falsely accused. So I was willing to put my credibility and everything on the line to help you. Where I could have been sent death threats, I could have been hated on the Roblox community, I could have been the guy that was known for defending a pedophile, but I was willing to help you because I believe that there's more to this story. But what you have shown me is that I was wrong and that I just have wasted basically an hour of my time trying to help your ass when you are not here, when you have shown me right now that you're unwilling to answer again some simple fucking questions. This is all I have to say, because here's the thing, I'm not going to continue talking about this. Think about my position right now. I have nothing to, like, I can't fight this person anymore because they are clearly going to lie. So here's the thing, I have nothing to help her with, and if you're watching this stream, until you can actually give me honest answers, and until you can actually help me and give me the truth, then I am done. This whole stream is done. Alright? I'm going to leave your space. If you're going to stay on the stream, go ahead. Not on this stream, but stay on her space, then go ahead. That will be completely fine by me. But that's all I have to say. I'm not going to say if you enjoy this or liking or subscribing, because that is not me. That is generally dishonest and would ruin my credibility, because here's the thing. I personally feel like it would be bad for me to ask for stuff like this on an entire time. I will possibly be making a video about this tomorrow, where I will also be basically making a simplified version of this stream, or using some highlights of this stream. Now, please, again, do not witch hunt anyone in this video, because here's the thing, I could be wrong, you could be wrong, we all could be wrong, but the moment we start to harass someone and send death threats to someone that doesn't deserve it is when we are going to fuck everything up. So I hope everyone has a good night. I'll see you guys later, and please, for the love of God, take care of yourself, and you know, if anything is going to happen, make sure to make it public. I want to see this, and more evidence you give me is the more, or give anyone, the more evidence we have to grow as a community to either defend her, again, if she was shit at defending herself, or go against her and expose a pedophile. That's all I have for today. My name is Izumi. I'm signing out for probably a bit, until tomorrow, or maybe even a couple more days. Peace.